Hello students. So we will start with the experiment number 2 of EM. The aim of this experiment is to find iron losses, which are also said to be core losses of a single phase transformer by open circuit test. This is the test that we have studied in our theory. So in this open circuit test, our intention is to calculate or to find out the iron losses or core losses which takes place in a given transformer. So for this experiment, we will require the list of apparatus that includes a single phase transformer that would be of 115/230 volt, 1 kVA rating. We will use one single phase auto transformer having range of 0 to 270 volt, 10 ampere. We will use one AC voltmeter to measure alternating voltage in the range of 0 to 150 volt, one AC ammeter to measure alternating current of the range 0 to 1 ampere. We will use one meter which is said to be wattmeter of the range 5 ampere to 30 volt, capable of measuring power in the range of 0 to 1250 watts. So wattmeter is a meter which is used for the measurement of electrical power in terms of wattage. We will use some connecting wires that will be of 1 square mm PVC insulated copper wires. So before performing this practical, we should be able to understand what exactly the open circuit test will indicate. As we have studied in the theory, that in open circuit test we apply rated voltage across the primary of a transformer and secondary winding we have to keep it as a open. So as the secondary winding is opened, so the current drawn by the transformer across the primary winding is the current which is utilized to supply the losses taking place in the core, which are in the form of hysteresis and eddy current losses. So transformer will absorb very low current from the supply having very small magnitude just to supply the core losses and secondly to magnetize the core. So as of the current rating is very small, so we will use a 0 to 1 range of a ammeter, and this current is mainly utilized to supply the losses which are taking place in the core. So whatever the wattmeter reading which we will be measuring, that will indicate the power reading, that will indicate the losses taking place in the core of a transformer. So let us have a look at the equipments or apparatus that we will use for the practical. So for this practical, the first apparatus that we will use will be auto transformer. So auto transformer that we will use, we will connect it to single phase AC supply with the help of its connecting wire, and our intention will be to change the position of the knob to apply the rated voltage across the primary winding. We will take the variable voltage output across this phase and neutral terminal of the auto transformer. Secondly, we will use AC voltmeter in the range of 0 to 150 volt to be connected for measurement of alternating voltage across the primary winding. We will use an ammeter, and for this experiment we will require an ammeter of the range of 0 to 1 ampere, and that to AC ammeter to measure the primary winding current. So one meter, that is a wattmeter that we can see here, it is a meter which is used for the measurement of the wattage or power reading. So here we can see that a capital W is written here, and we can see the range of a wattmeter here. It can be used to measure the maximum current of 5 ampere. We can use it for the two voltage configurations, that is, one is 250 volt and another one is 500 volt. For our practical, we will use the wattmeter in the range of 250 volt. We can see a scale here. The deflection of the pointer on this scale will indicate the power consumed in the circuit. That will directly indicate the wattage or power consumed by the wattmeter. And these are the connecting terminals for connecting the wattmeter in the circuit. So this first terminal here, M, indicates that it is the mains terminal, that we have to connect it to the phase incoming wire. The second terminal, which is indicating L, it indicates load terminal. So L we have to connect to the load, means we have to connect here phase, and from here we have to take the wire towards the load. Then this C indicates common terminal. So while making the connection, actually we need to do some connection between the M and C, and therefore we say it as a common terminal. So we will see it in the connection. Here two terminals are there, one is for the 250 volt and one is for the 500 volt. So we will choose any one of these terminal to operate the wattmeter in any one of the voltage range. So in this wattmeter there are actually two coils. One coil does the purpose of measuring the current, and that coil is between the terminals M and L. So between the terminal M and L there is a current coil which will perform the task of measuring current. And between C and any of these two terminal there is one coil which is said to be pressure coil or voltage coil, which will perform the task of measuring the voltage. So this will be the connections that we have to make in the wattmeter. Last apparatus is our two winding transformer, having primary side as a 0 to 230 volt and secondary side as 115 volt, that we will be using. So it is a 1 kVA single phase transformer, and for this practical we will be using 0 to 115 volt side as a primary and 0 to 230 volt side as a secondary. For making the connections of practical, we will use some connecting wires. So let us have a look at the circuit diagram. So here we can see the circuit diagram of open circuit test. So firstly we will use single phase 230 volt 50 Hz AC supply available. With the help of ICDP switch we will connect it to the auto transformer. So here we can see that this device here is a auto transformer. The output phase terminal of the auto transformer, we will connect it to the main terminal of the wattmeter. So here we can see that in this circuit diagram, this is the symbol of a wattmeter. So as I told, in the wattmeter there are two coils. So here we can see here M and L is written. In that we have indicated one coil which is said to be a current coil. Okay, so this is the current coil which will perform the task of measuring the current. And obviously we have to connect it in series. So how we will bring it in the circuit? The output of auto transformer we will connect to the main terminal of the wattmeter. And M and L, these terminals are internally connected. From the L terminal we will make up the connection to the ammeter, AC ammeter, and we will use 0 to 1 ampere range of ammeter because we are operating the transformer in open circuit condition, so it will absorb very low current. So purposely we are using 115 volt side as a primary because low voltage side is a high current side. So For this experiment, the primary winding will take a suitable current that is measurable, so that will be measured by this ammeter, and output of ammeter we will connect to the phase terminal of the primary winding of the transformer. Then the neutral terminal, from the neutral terminal of transformer we will directly take the connection towards the neutral of the auto transformer. So this forms to be one part of the primary circuit. Now we have to complete the connection of the wattmeter that we are looking here. So as we have seen while looking at the wattmeter, that there are further two terminals which are said to be C and V terminal. So M and C are not internally connected. So we have to take a wire and we have to make the connection between M and C terminal. C and V are internally connected. The purpose of C and V coil is to measure the voltage, and therefore we make it as a highly resistive and we indicate it by a resistance symbol. And from the connection of voltage, from the terminal of voltage range, after selecting one wattmeter, we will connect its terminal to the neutral. So this connection will also come towards the neutral of the auto transformer. So with this connection of current coil and voltage coil, the wattmeter connection comes to the end for this experiment. So it is clear that M and L, which is current coil, is coming in series, and C and V, which is the voltage coil, it is coming in parallel. So to measure the voltage across the primary side, as it is of 115 volt, so we will use a voltmeter of the range of 0 to 150 volt in parallel between the phase and neutral. So this will measure the voltage across the primary side. Now for this experiment we have to keep the secondary winding or secondary side, which is of 230 volt, we have to keep it open. We don't have to make any connection across the secondary winding, we have to keep it open circuited. So let us have a look at the connection for this experiment. Firstly, we will connect the dimmer-stat or auto transformer across the supply terminal to make available single phase AC supply. We have to ensure that our auto transformer knob is at the 0 position. Now as per the circuit diagram, we have to take the connection from the phase terminal of auto transformer and we will connect it across the M terminal, which is the mains terminal of the wattmeter. Okay, so this is the connection that we have to make first. Next, we have to connect a wire at the L terminal, and as we know that M and L are internally connected. Mains and L terminal are internally connected. So this is a current coil. So from the L terminal we have to connect it across the primary winding of the transformer, across the phase of the primary. So this is one part of the connection. Now so students, from the L terminal we have to connect it to the load, but here load we are using as a transformer, and we also have to measure the current across the primary winding. So instead of directly connecting it to the transformer, from the L we will first of all make the connection to the ammeter. We will have to bring it in the circuit, not directly to the load, and from the ammeter we will take the connection towards the phase of the transformer. So this way we are bringing the ammeter in the series connection to measure the primary winding current. So now from the neutral point of the primary winding of transformer, we have to take this connection directly across the neutral of the auto transformer. So this forms to be the one part of the circuit. Next we have to take a small connecting wire, because we know that we have to bring the voltage coil in the circuit as well. And for this experiment we will be using 250 volt voltage range. So M and C are not internally connected, but according to circuit diagram, to bring the voltage coil in the circuit, we will have to connect a small link between M and C. So this will form the connection of the voltage coil from the mains terminal, and we will select the range of 250 volt. From here we have to take the connection to the neutral terminal of the auto transformer. From the circuit diagram we have to keep in mind that total 3 wires will be meeting the neutral terminal. So we have to connect one more meter, that is voltmeter, to measure the primary voltage. So first we will take the connection from voltmeter, we will connect it to the phase of auto transformer, and second we will take the connection from the neutral of voltmeter and we will connect it to the neutral of auto transformer. So we can see at the auto transformer 3 neutral wires are coming into connection. So this completes our connection for the open circuit test. But we have to keep in mind that here the secondary side of the transformer is kept open. There is no need to make any connection across the secondary winding because it is the open circuit test and we have to keep it open. So let us have a look at the observations that we have to make in this experiment. So firstly, what we have to do, with the help of auto transformer, we have to apply rated voltage across the primary winding, that is 115 volt, and the voltmeter which is connected across the primary winding will measure this voltage as open circuit voltage. We will indicate it as VOC. That will be the voltage measured across primary side. As we have seen in circuit diagram, we have connected an ammeter to measure the current across primary winding. In this experiment, as the secondary winding is open circuited, so the transformer primary winding takes very low magnitude current. And this current will be measured by ammeter and we have to note it down as open circuit current IOC. At the same time, the wattmeter that we will see, it will indicate the power which is consumed by the transformer. So we will note down the wattmeter reading as open circuit wattmeter reading WOC for this experiment. We have to keep in mind that in open circuit test, as the secondary winding is open, transformer is taking the current which is just necessary to magnetize the core as well as to supply the core losses in the transformer. So the power which is consumed by the transformer is just to overcome the core losses and magnetize the core. So that power reading will be indicated by the wattmeter. So in this test we say that the wattmeter reading will indicate iron losses or core losses, because the current is not full load current, it is very low magnitude of current, so the copper losses can be neglected. So let us have a look at how to take the readings in this experiment. So as we have gone through the connection, we have to make sure that the knob of our auto transformer is at the 0 position. Then with the help of auto transformer, we have to apply rated voltage across the primary winding, which is we are using as 115 volt side. So across the primary we have to apply 115 volt with the help of auto transformer. So we will vary the knob of auto transformer and keep a note across the deflection of the voltmeter. So we have to increase it in a slow manner, and we have to bring in the primary voltage at 115. So here each line of a voltmeter is indicating a 5 volt. So we can see now it is the 115 volt across the voltmeter. So at the same time, both the wattmeter and ammeter, they are also showing deflection. So we have to note down this voltmeter reading as the open circuit voltage. Now let us understand first the scale of wattmeter. So if we closely observe the scale of a wattmeter, then we can see that between the range of the scale there are some big lines and smaller lines. So for this wattmeter, if we observe closely, the bigger line is indicating a power of 25 watts, and the scale is little bit crowded at the time of the starting, and then it is expanding. So from the marking that is of 250 watt here we can see, and up to this bigger line it is 25 watt, and it is having one more smaller line in between that will indicate 12.5 watts. So if we closely observe here the reading of a wattmeter, we can see that the wattmeter is reading 37.5 watt. So closely observing the reading, we can see that the reading of wattmeter is somewhat 37.5 watt, and it is somewhat more than that, slightly more than that. So we will take it as a 37.5 watt. At the same time, our ammeter is also indicating the current magnitude. So here for the ammeter, we can see that it is indicating between 0.8 and 1, and there is one bigger line between 0.8 and 1 which will be of 0.9. So each small line is indicating an ampere of 0.2. So the reading of ammeter here will be 0.94 ampere. So this is the current which the transformer is taking in open circuit condition to supply the core losses and magnetize the core. So let us note down this reading and the observation and move on to the conclusion. So as we have measured the open circuit primary voltage as 115 volt, so we will note it down here. Open circuit primary winding current, that was 0.94 ampere, and the wattmeter reading that we got is 37.5 watts. So this reading may show some difference, as we have already shared the readings for the different batches. So we have to note down these three readings as observation in this experiment. So from the observation we come to the result. So in this experiment, whatever wattmeter reading we are getting, it is directly indicating the core losses or iron losses in the transformer. So we will write in the result that wattmeter reading is equal to iron losses, which we have already noted from our experiment, that is 37.5 watt. And in conclusion, we can draw it that the wattmeter reading in open circuit test is equal to iron losses.